Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Real Talk with Auntie Adone. I want to welcome all my subscribers and I want to welcome new subscribers. And don't forget to put on your notification. I'm planning to start doing live shows on YouTube very soon. Also, share my videos and don't forget to put a like. It's very important. This video you're about to watch is about a man of God, a God of man. I call them God of men. Alias, aka no $5,000, no God. Do you know who that is? You don't know? Okay. I welcome Pastor Oritsejafors. Ayo Oritsejafors. Is a pastor in Nigeria, one of the charismatic pastors in Nigeria, smooth talker. Anything where this man talk, before you know it, you feel carry your house. So for church, you feel carry your mama, carry your papa join, so them for church. That is how sweet his mouth is. If you doubt me, watch this video.
90% who will give $5,000. Now I know you've been giving. I know you've been giving every day. You're going to give tomorrow. Come here. 90%. I'm going to give you one of these mantles. I'm telling you, if you believe I'm a man of God, God sent me, and I'm not doing this of my own will, fall! Get out of your seat. Get out of your seat now. Get out of your seat quickly. Come on. Come on. Get out of your seat. One more number, and you need to be standing here. You need to get out of your seat. Don't be amongst those that miss God. Don't miss God now. Not now. Not now. Not now. Don't miss God.
That is just to introduce Pastor Ayo Oritsejafors to you. I have known him way back as early 90s when he comes for program in Redeem. And trust me, people have had to sow a lot of things. Houses, cars, by the time he's done talking. So this video you just watched was done in US, where he went with 90 handkerchief. Yes, you heard me. That 90 handkerchief, he referred to them as mantle. You know what a mantle is? Like Elijah mantle, like Moses' rod to wrought miracle. That once he gives you the handkerchief, if you are sick, just use it, you will be okay. If he gives you that handkerchief, if you need breakthrough, just use it. If you want to go for job appointment, just use it and job will come. You know, that is how much we were fooled. And people believed it. So he went to US and he wanted to do the same thing. He said he has 90 handkerchief, 90 mantles that were blessed. So people should come. $5,000 per person. $5,000. $5,000. Yes, $5,000 per. Times it by 90. That is $450,000 for one man. And you wonder how these people become so rich. They didn't just become rich overnight. This is how they become so rich. That is just to introduce him anyway. I am not talking about that today. Today I'm talking about his divorce with a wife. We've often heard that they say God is against divorce. Divorce is not biblical. But these days that we find out it's pastors that are doing divorce most. You get a CBO. Before we go on, let us enjoy the pictures of the couple. This beautiful couple are known as Mama and Papa Oritsejafors. I'm not so much concerned about the woman because more concerned about the pastor, the Christian Association Nigeria leader. Is a CAN leader. Yes, he was once a CAN leader. He's been enmeshed in many controversy, like traveling with Nigerian money to South Africa and the guise of wanting to buy ammunition. And I wonder then how he has to be the one in charge. Until now, no arrest was made. And, you know, the woman has been with him. And we see them, Mama and Papa Oritsejafors. Among the allegations, the messy allegation of this separation, they said infidelity is one of it, and domestic violence is one of the reasons. Yes, you heard me. Infidelity and domestic violence. It is said that this lady, HELEN, has been in relationship with another man for the past 10 years, even though they've been trying to pretend that everything was okay. When you hear me talk, you will never hear me talk against Catholic, Baptist, Anglican, and the rest. Churches that have structures. I only talk about one-man-owned churches. The Pentecostal, especially. I call them Pente thieves, Pente robbers, Pente rascals, Pente cultists, because that is exactly what they are. So now back to the story. Oritsejafors' wife they've been having issues, and many people may not know that Oritsejafors has a grown-up daughter who is a married woman living a private life somewhere in Europe. And this lady was born out of wedlock when a secondary school relationship, and it's something that he has tried to hide so well. And which is good, and which is okay, no big deal, but they would have made it a big deal, okay? And after that, I think he got married to another woman. He lost that one before he got married to HELEN. HELEN was introduced to him through Baba Deboye, and of course everybody was like, because I remember vividly in the early 90s when they would come for programs and all the rest, and Baba Deboye will always refer to HELEN as my daughter. So it's a known fact that there is a connection somewhere. So after that, there was issue of children. While they were going for IVF, they were making a lot of us to come for miracle service for the fruit of the womb. Isn't no be juju be that? Now juju correct one. They were going for IVF, we were going for miracle service. And today, many are childless and too old to do IVF. They will never come out to tell people the truth. So she has 3 kids from the marriage. Not only that, Oritsejafors, the lady was very smart. Is very smart. Smarter than Oritsejafors. Yesterday, I did a video about a dribbler being dribbled, which is Matthew Ashimolowo. How it was scammed. How an hunter become the hunted. It was scammed of £5 million. Now, it's almost similar to the case of Oritsejafors and the wife. The wife is a street lady. This lady is a smart girl, a kitty girl. She get brain, and she used the brain well. Oritsejafors made her partners in his business, especially the microfinance bank. As I'm talking from reliable information, she owns 70% of the assets of Oritsejafors. This lady is about to take Oritsejafors to the cleaners. She's about to take him to the cleaners, and you will not be surprised if Oritsejafors, because people are not buying into his tactics where he will tell people, bring $5,000 for mantle, handkerchief, bring $5,000 for anointing oil, and he will rake in a service, he will rake in a lot of money. You see the way they rake in a lot of money, and they live large on people's sweat. The money from the poor, the rich, and the not so rich. People that are managing, they collect from everywhere, join together. So this lady was smarter, very smart. So, and presently she's in UK. She has relocated to the UK. The only thing Oritsejafors is left with is the family house and his church. And the microfinance, the chickening part in the microfinance. Because by the time the lawsuits, they will finish all the case. I hope you know cry for your God of man. Because gone are those days. You know, it is not like those days that they will come for service and they will tell you You can imagine somebody telling you, without that 5,000, no God. You heard it in that video. That if you want God to come near you, you want to see God, you pay God $5,000. You can imagine that Sakama J. Imagine the deceit. In those days, we fall for it. You will look for money, you will borrow money to pay such vow. They will tell you if you can't pay it now, vow, and you will vow. Yesterday, Matthew Ashimolowo, today Oritsejafors. The lady is very smart. Not only smart, the guy she's with presently in UK is a family lawyer. Did you hear me? The guy is specialized in family law cases. Like I said earlier, I'm talking about his divorce with the wife, and you know why this interests me so much? These people have taken the poor, they took our gullibility, they took our restrictions to information in those days, they took it for granted, and we were made a fool of by these people. A lot of things they tell us is what we see them doing now. A lot of people were kept in bondage because of these people. So if you say I'm gloating over them, hey, they are worth gloating over. Because the pains they cause people, the way they use people and dump people. And it seems that God is fighting for the poor since COVID, that a lot of people have come to realize that you don't have to go to church before you are blessed. That God is omnipotent, omnipresent. You find him everywhere. If he created the universe, why will he be boxed in a house? And since COVID, they've been fighting so hard, struggling so hard to be relevant and to keep on keeping people in bondage. So he is separated now officially. And from the information I got from a very reliable source who knows them very well. If you remember, he had his 50th year anniversary on ministry. The wife was absent. I had the news of their separation since early this year, around February, that there is a crack, that something is happening and it's coming out soon. But of course, if you try to bring that kind of a thing out, you have problems. My Facebook page with almost 190,000 followers was brought down because I talk about these people. So I know what I'm saying. I know what I have faced in trying to enlighten people and open people's eyes and brain that, look, these people are just using you. They are just using you. These are the pictures it took during the 50th anniversary, and you can see there's no picture of HELEN in that venue. All the pictures you see, that is Oritsejafors. The first one you saw was Oritsejafors and Baba Adeboye. This is the banner they made for the anniversary, 50th anniversary. You can see it. You can see that HELEN is not in any of the banner, which is very unusual. This is the banner, one of the banners some people made for him. HELEN was excluded in the banner, and this says a lot. These people, they will say they have healed many marriages. They will ask people to sow for their marriage seed, and that is why, one of the reasons I am doing this video. Thanks for watching. You can put your comment down, your views down. I am not gloating over them, but it is good they are being exposed for who they are. They are nothing but charlatans and people taking advantage of the situation of Africa, the poverty in the land, to make themselves very rich. And we may want to wonder what were the other big pastors saying in all of these? The likes of Pastor Oyedepo, the likes of Baba Adeboye, and the likes of all the big pastors that these people are close to. You want to wonder, what were they saying? What were they looking at? Because to me, I feel this is a big blow to the Christian community, to people, especially the Pentecostal community, who believe They are second to God and they can never make mistake. You understand? Who believe they are better than any other person. They believe Pentecostal is better than Catholic, better than Anglican and all the rest. But that was then. But today, we can see from it's happening around them, that many of what they portray to us is not what it is. Because I wonder if Baba Adeboye is there and the like of Oritsejafors with his position as somebody that was once the president of Christian Association of Nigeria, the CAN, is finding himself in this kind of shoes. Just like the last time when he took money to South Africa, up to today, none of these pastors said anything, and that is the angle I am looking at things from, and I am talking. I don't know what you feel about what I've said. I don't know what your opinion is. Whatever, even if it is contrary, I would really love to read from you. We are learning from each other. We are getting ideas from each other. I will be happy to read from you. And don't forget to keep the community standard by keeping your comments very respectful, your response to people, reply to people's comments respectful too. Thank you for watching. Thank you. And don't forget to hit the like button, the share button. Thank you very much.